Stealth games are great at forcing you to observe your surroundings and make tactical decisions. I feel like the stealth genre is underrated, which is why I came up with the top 5 free stealth games on Steam you don't know about. Project Exhibited is a first-person action stealth game where you use gadgets to retrieve a special artifact from a private art collection. Your goal is to stealth your way around guards and cameras to avoid being seen at all costs. The guards work on the classic sound and sightline system found in a lot of stealth games. If you're spotted, the guards will search for you and hunt you down, so you'll have to sprint away and look for a place to hide. You're armed with an electric shock that allows you to take out guards by sneaking up on them from behind. Similarly, you can also turn off cameras temporarily by shocking their electrical panels. As you progress through the game, you'll gain access to new abilities, one which allows you to see through walls, which helps plan your routes. The other is a throwable noisemaker that lures guards away from their patrol pattern.
I just heard something.
It doesn't really break the mold of a stealth game, and the guards are really stupid at times.
The thieves are somewhere. Stop!
Stupid, I'm not gonna let you get the chance.
But it's a solid game overall. The whole game takes place in a large open-ended level. You'll have to find a way to climb into the mansion to steal the artifact and then escape through the courtyard. If you're looking for a solid stealth game with some cool abilities, then I recommend Project Exhibited. Noise Hunters is an action stealth game where noise is your tool but also your enemy. Whenever you move, you create noise that guides you like echolocation. However, the noise you create also alerts enemies if you're close, meaning you rely on it to see but don't want it to alert enemies. You're armed with a knife you can throw at enemies, which stuns them, allowing you to close in for the kill. You have to be aware of your surroundings since every action you do creates a range of noise. Your knife also acts as a ranged echolocation device, allowing you to see wherever you throw it, and you can teleport the knife back to you on a cooldown timer. Some objects will create a white noise which obscures the yellow noise you create, allowing you to go by unnoticed. Interactable elements are outlined in red, while enemies are always outlined in white as long as they're in the noise vicinity of something. The game's one flaw is that some levels are too long without any checkpoints, so you have to start over if you make a mistake and can't kill the enemies in time. Regardless, if you're looking for a stealth action game with a unique sound concept, then I recommend Noise Hunters. Just Act Natural is an online party game where players have to blend in with NPC characters to avoid detection by the Seeker player. The game is broken up into 2 parts, where one player hunts and the other players hide while trying to pick up diamonds. There's actually more game modes than that, but that was the only server online I could find. Most of the time you'll be playing as the hiders, who have to try and blend in while still picking up diamonds unnoticed. The hunter's job is to try and spot who the player characters are amongst all the NPCs and shoot them. Every round you get points based on how many diamonds you picked up as the hider, while the seeker gets points based on how many players they kill, but lose points whenever they hit an NPC. Both sides have 2 abilities they can pick from at the start of every round. The hiders can create a smoke screen and switch outfits to evade being suspected, while the seeker can reveal the clothes of a hider player or see and shoot through obstacles. There are several different maps in the game that change up the strategies of both the hiders and the seeker. If you're looking for a simple but addicting party game you can play online or with friends, then I recommend Just Act Natural. Quiet Godo is a first-person game where you explore a house in search of keys while avoiding being killed by Godo. The main goal of the game is to search around the house to find 3 different colored keys which are used to open the chest and beat the game. To find them, you'll have to open drawers and explore rooms as they're hidden around the house. Everything you do makes noise, so you constantly have to watch your noise meter and make sure it doesn't max out, or else Godo will come and hunt you.
Prepared to die.
Okay.
You can despawn Godo by standing on a chair, but not other objects, which took a while to figure out since the game never actually says that. Apart from watching your noise meter, you'll have to find other keys around the house which open up rooms as they're all locked. One thing that's annoying is the game will sometimes glitch and max out your soundbar for seemingly no reason, causing you to panic and find a chair to stand on.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm!
I did enjoy how you have to be subtle with your movements to not cause noise though. If you're looking for an exploration stealth game centered around noise, then I recommend Quiet Godo. Core is a third-person stealth game where you play as Persephone in an effort to find Hades in the otherworld to escape her controlling mother. You progress through a hauntingly beautiful underworld as Hades guides you through it to help you escape. You'll have to avoid these seeing eyes, which you can also take control of by finding their root and then controlling their eye to destroy the Dementors. The roots are tucked tucked away somewhere, so you have to search for them while avoiding being seen by the wandering souls that act more like typical guards. You have to crouch and avoid their sightline to avoid being spotted. The enemies all work well in tandem with one another, so you have to plan your route accordingly. Later on into the game, there's a mist tied to the story that reduces visibility for both you and the lost souls, changing up the gameplay a bit. It's a very simple stealth game gameplay-wise, but I really enjoyed the environments and the story. Even though it's a short game, you get a sense of the bond Persephone and Hades have with their shared goal of escaping Persephone's mother.
You have it backwards. I was the one who always needed you.
If you're looking for a simple stealth game centered around Greek mythology, then I recommend Core. Guys, there's one bonus game.
Big shot. Boom.
Counter Agents is a spy-themed game where you sneak around guards to get a briefcase and escape the level. It's very simple, the only controls are move. You dodge the guards' sightlines and make your way through a level to pick up the briefcase. Once you pick it up, the guards' patrol patterns speed up, making it harder to reach the exit. If you get caught, you have to restart the level unless you make it to a checkpoint. In some levels, there are speed boosts, springs, and shadow clones of yourself that make you restart if they catch up to you. If you're looking for a very simple, fun stealth game, then I recommend Counter Agents. Those were the top 5 free stealth games on Steam you didn't know about. I'll have my playlist of free Steam games you don't know about linked in the description. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up with this ongoing series.